anyamiado anobo
kwabre te say
hey kwabre
ka desire o na so
o ye ka desire na say yesu ye akosempa o na ya na ye ka ni say no in fact se brebi wo ho a mera ho pa sa moment we kan ka Ghana de aduru de nke so obi age nani na nke obi a ni age but in fact kwabre ye ru amakwata woni ye ni oh oni ni sisi a pass o hwe sign no hydro master agreement ya o maye na omo beneficiary communities ya bobo hwe platforms so amanfo ka ho asem ne enkura be benefit nyina hini ne mpata ase ne area ne environment and the ordinarily a hona deposit ne wonti at least
still no show for Kwabri East
oh na yete wona no memenda ma amakwata bitwa mu we Kwabri twemu afa sekere south akọ mampon abadwaben abafijase Kwabri no show na nka de nkomfa Kwabri kura nka bi aka duru mamponte nka afaduma na afọ kwan no na mu akopie wo no wafa hokura tiesi na nka ehu se minister abefa ha ide ebia na nda so kakra wo chese total omo ignore it total
is the queen was immediate
chese
be anga some interest
e die sremo se mo de se dwa ato ane enko a dwa ato ane enko a mo ma yehu na nese ne ye nyina ye ne ehemfo ye kwakoda fam ne apache wasu asere bia na mo ama ye bi na no kwasem ne on more serious
note
it is becoming too difficult for some of us and ye kan we ya na ye hwe ye chi 2020 campaign ye ene ahofama ye de adwuma ye run solimu church to church, house to house, market to market na ye hwe adwuma pa isimu anopa no nsia ba bedura na dwobe no du some of us led the crusade with my assembly members and some of the party executives and that of the police station executive and coordinators. Sabre na ye gumuni e kone ye ba. Na nsema na ye ka kire omo na se sisi ya no. Amansin dodo na nya womo ede ye tafo akwan ye dwaben akwan ye dweso akwan. Sisi Kwabri momi anyiri ye huntu ni boom na ye second round no yenso yensanka bi. Na ye ko opposition Kwabri na lose. In fact omo edi anu ni na ye to aba 86,000 edi egum. He say ahoden be na 2024 ye mu bi betimi adi animu akoye campaign ye kwa be kan sen. Ne ye ko kan kire hwan. Na say ya ba na enne ye de na ye yi kwan na say mo say ye caterpillar ye fa kwan ni so bi enye yi a. Well, we leave it to our own judgment.
Well, Black Stars Enra describe 90 minutes in mama
90 na heartbreaking. Me 90 minutes ne dey me ka say 70 minutes me to sia konwa so 3 minutes anamboa. Ma koma shemanum kopem se yapon because was trailing na game no so ede na akoye se wudi aduane na mako na yapa na aduane na yode na kom de wa hu se mako ye ya but untimi so nya ade ye cheze bon na fe game na de but the anxiety ye kwakata na ye nkwakata that was the bottom line. The anxiety, euphoria around it na just say decisions be where questionable no so on the part of the referee no na ma I many pa na bra ye we sa touch we ye penalty na kikiri na bibie ni we ku me so offside goal na or allow ye before the VAR enti about 3-5 meters
VAR the 2 minutes na gina ho
and one ko monitor he was just listening. One come monitor no kran he never bothered to go to the monitor.
Oh, at the point of go.
Check go. The go ne buy no. And I was check go na omaje. In fact, hold here. Now me pressure na be 3 times. I say, hey, na referee when he ready 3 meters away. Yeah, ordinary persons are referee
challenge be a foul against Ghana.
And who said the similar incident Akwetia Ghana for Wanyi. The similar incident at that same position no aje. Nenra che say particular them said that who can be a nasa no bofu. say go no say anything o say dey yo referee to say referee no from his actions and inactions indicated say he had a predetermined mindset say oh my Ghana nko wake up na say Nigeria na eko but God be on our side and the faith the technical bench and the playing body now have kept with Ghana no the kwasem ni say ni ehwehwe ni abo mo abaso enti Blasters tena bibi nkoye na say Ghana for kan na mo afa na koma pem because ye nka ne say ye kan say mo keke ne ye kan ye kan ye ni ye mo hwe odo ne ahofama ne ahokeka ye de ba kuma se sports stadium mo achipa na at a point na some of us cry na ya regret say ya internet TV ho cry hwe bi cause ye gate ni ye beduru ho no at a point above 6 o'clock ye beduru gate na chi the struggle because verification na failing omo verify adena it is so slow not thousands of people with anticipation say better than nipa we nyina akọ na eduru so e beduru 9 o'clock e be pon ball no cry
VIP ticket ekura car pass
oh ene mu de mu company fu
na amese ye jira ho no ma ye struggle say be rem no ababe 200 meters away na hu say honorable Lanche Martin ni team asia omu nanteba I want to have a camera.
Chese
when they got to the entrance almost struggling and say omunya
na Lanche Martin struggle na why man you can imagine na adie bi nso me hu ho I have never seen such an unprofessional police officer in my life.
Police
at the Popular and Green Ticket area. Massa, say with this number of people,
but on that Friday they didn't help
and
at all.
Minimum people instructed and say on discharge tear gas at that moment. Struggle. All system are failing, so there will by all means be an unorthodox means. A man for could take it by person the baby. Come take it. What do I do?
Yeah.
So the people struggle to break some of the gates. And the gate ni break you know. And people and the moon a dominant or take a crack. And this gentleman tried to stop the mob that are coming. So he started discharging tear gas. Ma say mu bi ye de kanki akata ye hwene sa akoye chia ba 300 meters ansana tear gas in the soft side you know. Yes aba be try say bitimi nya kwan awuremu ana. And there was this lady I must also comment next can be penny din. The lady who is so smart realizing the danger because Ghana kotokone has and it is because of this all this unprofessional police attitude and the man a ban sir. The lady was so smart, a police officer at that gate where discharging tear gas. He told the people say Munko the other side gate nebu na munko for whole police ni be house so go there and have your way over there. And then nipa nyina ji twi free baby a omane police officer no tear gas na struggle no omuji twi cover that area. And you could see say and the calm situation any tension. Other than that, we are going to experience another disaster.
I have regional chairman and Andy. You critique it. The police and the military say, "Oh my young room." You will say, "Inside na I am man na or say Debbie." Adaya, no, just say, "Oh, tie the walk crowd."
Abraham could take it.
And then penny 4 years, I think champion and the way they are heckling them.
And you see, say,
and now grow
all in the name of the love of the team. Say, Sabe, Obiti say Lanche Martin, Obiti say, champion.
They were trying to push him back.
Look at that.
Me say,
a senior.
Me say, many have regional chairman. Lawyer and I will say, former GG,
yeah,
regional president. No one sujina hobby. And now me say, take it, you know, my number. And yet, sabi popular stand umpo VIP. And now someone allow conform about remember why am I?
Now even if that is the case, even if that is the case, is that there's way to heckle people and even senior citizen of that status? You don't do that. Some police officers when they wear the uniform, it's as if they are laws unto themselves. They don't believe they are working with the law, but they are themselves the law. And in fact, it was very, very unfortunate. That was the odd aspect of the course in Nina. But Nina was for the love of the blaster. You beat me. And the way you cheer up. Some of the Nigerian players, you know, we're talking about having been in San Siro, big stadium and all that. But this intimidating atmosphere, you know, they had never witnessed it. The charged atmosphere at the park. At a point, me at the park, and I regret to say I should have watched it from the TV. So what? The space that you are occupying, you know, you are squeezed, and you can't bend, you can't do anything, and the people keep on coming. Yes, I be a cry. So although we are actually blaster, no, actually say there's this sense and unity of purpose. And known that this spirit, you know, a do could do. Because time could do, you know, Nigeria, no. Sa almost stadium nipe by any they've seen it in Kumasi before. And it was not intimidating to them. And they showed that spirited performance. And I think that supporters no do maybe nyabo players because we should understand that the coach knows what he is doing. I read the Fear of Flying, Captain Stacey Chance. I'll say whenever you board a plane, whatever the plane does, you cannot jump, you cannot throw yourself out, you cannot do anything. All you need to do is to believe that the captain knows what he is doing. There's all tears and the captain when him the way and sit back and relax. And Sana say coach, you know, in him the way and to do maybe a yentana yen sit back near relax it. Near more chance no more fanya jumano na buyi ni sa near man. It is all part of the sports, but say everybody are quite discouraging. Say player ni you be a wakuma a bedroom maybe it will affect the person's even career.
But the attitude of Nigerians after the match,
it was appalling.
Ghana problems, but I'm saying Nigeria.
We couldn't. This couldn't have happened in Ghana. Ghana, the worst we could do is say we boo, we will shout, and that's it. By violently destroying an edifice that has just been commissioned because you've lost the game. And going into the game, you knew whether you're going to win or lose, that is the point. It's an option. And the team now, just one share without the team that has beaten you so many times in a game, and a player to player, don't tell us, Mumu players, no more space, players, no more mass. They are all playing in this big teams. Afanajan is at AS Roma, and you could see Pate Arsenal. We have equally quality players as that of your players. So you should understand, say, Ubetimi Luzu. Now, who exercise with this pleasure, Namo say stadium. I understand one of the CAF officials has even died out of stampede. Why? How can you do this? And all that you did will not change the scoreline and the verdict. Ghana Neko wake up. Nigeria unkobi. And you come back to square one because you've lost an important person. You've destroyed your stadium and the financial difficulties that we are all witnessing in the sub-Saharan Africa and as even in the world, in the global world. Sika mobesa akofa asade ababe stadium ni it doesn't make sense to anybody. Going forward, I think the CAF and the FIFA will take notice of this act. Now, more person, Papa Biaka, say football is just a game. You go in, either you draw, you win, or you lose. And at the crucial point that we need to sever the two of the teams, there's no way you have draw. Even if there's draw, we will play penalties. So we are going to have a loser at the end of the day. And when you lose, you just tell yourself, say, you better luck next time. And Bibi and Koya, Ghana who say Milo MYN. We fire the coach. We hire a better coach. We make amends in the team. We prepared well. We have come to beat you. So now it is about time. Nigeria for better side we say. Now I'm also so it may put their house in order. If it is the fault of you just sit down and review the game. If the fault is from the technical bench, then you know what to do. If it is from the playing body, now Mukuta nipa over 120 million population. Wontumi nipa 11 omuni bobo ekuronu nipa only 30 million. And we are able to pick these talents and harness them. And this going forward, and I think some penny also will have to take into consideration. You see, a team, a very very young team, and Ghanaians, and so going into the World Cup, yes, Romo, your expectation, measure that expectation should be measured, and we should manage it because very very young team.
Yeah.
And the omo kono, I feel near build near groom could do possibly. We may face our worst situation, but we are hoping say the empire better or just on bit make a good job.
Chairman Edmond upon Pepra Machin.
Yeah, and yeah.
Ibiaboko.
Radia Domne and Hunting for Empire Bonti, Bibiaboko.
So her bonny. And I want
rapper.
You know what hand is here. And answer oh now but none him said
Ansana no. I mean in fact Minika Mawano welcome.
Thank you.
Hearty welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Radido according by some gym. Na near shout in danger. About be dry is good. I'm sure self from Nani me flew into I mean what baby. Me are sure so ube kick out. Number 2 no mention I mean a tiefua or more ajimre 80 I mean Wontumi TV na na mabo Wontumi dia means also more I mean chairman Edimbi say I mean near obi ancha kese nkoma me kai article be nra na I mean chairman commend the president his I mean excellency say excellency abage I mean hat trick na it was interesting. I mean because enra no I mean excellency birthday na 2 so no utimiko tamale ede I mean echo commission and answer near I mean ya we no tamale interchange ena enra so no I mean Ghana so no birthday nimu good luck ni nyina no ede winning ba Ghana na fourth one chairman edika wanka ye 4 preko ye 11 emso ka 11 no enti no enrade na outlook no very very good na I mean means so ncha school for more KSTU enyina enra nyumre no na very busy day emame enti na me hover between KSTU and home enti no mo sha say dey na actually mo school mu etutu ne emabi be du ba bi na mu say dey bi say ne krum ayedin no me try office ahwe a enye yi ha they say me tu me kekufie na on the way Edim ba kwa enra a sound in my head am die nyina jojo wolokot jojo edino me the pa just say ball no start ba Ghana for afa jojo
I just not disappointed the probably because no movie say I don't never follow so am I qualified but he did so well
I think
he did so well
all is well that and only across now all presented now I mean only across panic Sahwa na edu ba bi abrante no crampo ball ball no wa bobo I mean jojo uloko asevu ball no akweze na akwaye na I mean abaho meanwhile adezo no yes na enra no me do fia me transfer yi no me ba first born na oye girl mama efia ode enshira upon pepra she's my darling daughter into though on pebble but once I mention na I mean I am she no do baby na I mean I intense na okaya akabe 2 minutes of the extra time no Nigeria for nya free kick be we are on the right side you know
what there many have the two on you na dare yachi and you fa fu ni as you me afo
you know I want to catch I mean odese we na ebe be make or break because akwano etu ball no timisi edmo in fact nipa 12 omo bobo ma Nigeria ni na omo be make sure say omo nyina ro in fact omo equipa no kra ababe be join it e jodi e be hu pa mai na omo last chance so no say akwano ball so say no dia e Ghana I know enti ye nyina ye hwe gulu akwa so obazo ya badam say ode afa enti honum de o say no de enini enim say Awurade un say nyame o massa chances no twice enti o maya o mo enti man no de I was very hopeful so at the end of Ghana I mean qualify now ofia how football AC unite Ghana is so fantastic. Euphoria about Ghana no na enye easy. At that point in time, ni enim said the oye MPP, the oye CPP, ni oye UP ni when at that point in time, Ghana stood still and Ghana became one. And not show the benefit of I mean soccer. And I mean message from henceforth, you pushing more resources into sports and soccer in general. I'm quite happy saying who say this team no a very young team,
very young,
vibrant team. And ye nature omo na ye time a mom. Edu baby I criticize omo too much. But my man of the match, this time coach the coach at the end of the day approve himself. It didn't be an if say Wontumi momo entrance Emma new ones. Half time approve just that sad it goes that matter it do baby obia any obia and I feel more or withdraw no more they were able to play to his tune the enka ede kakrabia bano and say in fact go be na any goal just a kake to be my referee no eje no I know that the beauty of the game, but say omo friend no actually advice say no and no in fact referee no edimi na no obroni say na it leaves much to be desired. But I mean once again who winning the media
referee in South Africa
I'm tempted to believe say or my crowd or no crowd don't know intimidating so much into a Drew baby now he was virtually panicking. I mean in fact any sort of crown one but I'll just plead with Ghanaians. So once I win in Abano near referee no hear you man corner. Jojo Wolocott there he is always Jojo Wolocott and Radia me kaya di Jojo Wolocott. That issue no and say pressure no eba brandy so a brandy beat me and I say Wontumi is he going to buckle in and then give way I'm pound bebe microphone about shada but at the end of the day I'm saying God Radi who said the country needs something like this and the Radi Edema who says a revival passion.
Yes,
Crawford no more passion for soccer over the years, stadium be brain no ejai but we know a starting a revival say there's good things
good. Dr. Smart Sapon.
Yes, I never nana SC.
Dr. Smart Sapon.
Many I know. In fact, 2022, me bantampa. Nem so nyan share nso. But try say lawyer any mini upon paper de bia me ba be do her job. Emma ekoye pa. And then them say lawyer bantam kakra bi jam na.
Because a blaster intina do become bantam sare.
Oh, but no so the energy sep. Jam anim ne energy semra. Yenyina energy. Yeah, and right energy. If I first go nearby, but down for Nigeria need be bookie. And now I'm in the crowd that Koshe Kumase Diano. A hot year, me feel say a besho mutu. And the no, ever from Kakana, man was ropa. Now, everybody Nigeria and the no, so what take you over. Emma, Miss Kamanotum because Nyamia Nigeria qualify and Kenya because they also have an equally very good team. It wasn't like say but Peja Ghana so much ahead of Nigeria. Made them this will be an effort. And what they had be shame and then Yamibeto Ninjere Gusuma Waye. In another me position, they say yes, Obu call Nigeria dear. Nigeria for feel so more holding. But Senia Abraham Kachre Nebaiso say in Shani dear echo. Obebre obese nemum no say okentene wo ho a
yeah
enkonya no be ye free wo so na me pray am pa na me bo pa de say yes the odds may go in favor of Nigeria e wo say enu mu kobo wo mu krom ni ade na edin akese mu sanom ne e friend say
Odioni
Gallo nom ne ade ni ade na ohwese ne mu ne e be ball tactical play wa ha ni ade a na say favor mu o ma sheda me say president say ball 1 o'clock obi anko adwuma 18.1 e bin see that
no mama 20,000
free tickets
100 buses na e fa omudi omuba
man stadium e fa nipa 60,000 omuba start match no Nigeria time 4 o'clock say I think 5 o'clock as a day yeah but we have 4 o'clock meaning no more 5 o'clock omudi anim 1 hour
yeah but we have 5 the whole 6
yes say but we have 5 there say whole 6 enti no ekoba asa na say stadium e fa nipa 60,000 more bad 3 o'clock we put you 1 na say why ma memo bia ma stadium obe stadium why ma 60,000 ni ade I feel fine in a bon when book the fine me fine say book is not a problem. I mean Ghana and Nigeria the far no problem. Yes we far no problem, but I hope say wa be bon modern sade eku sade no why not nyame oshira hard work o nyame oshira hard work ewo nipa komiensa ye omo a omu they bump into luck obi ho no mu a onamwa na akofa de bi ofom na sika na ese ne ye yomu ano eno wo ho ene ye wo mu so ye wo mu tu sika nim ene ye o ye dey address some nations that are football nations because Ghana ni Germany ibo na me hwe wo Korea baby ene na ye ka say fine in terms of football there it was made in Germany but Ghana ni Germany ko bo bia betimi asi and realize say anya bad cry it was some last minute changes we cruise no ni ade bia ba ne bebiri ani so mu nya sa mu last hour go na omni chanti ubetimi aye the favored but ye mu bi so honom number 3 group for ni bi honom so a fine eniska ye nya luck bia but ye be survive ye be struggle hustlers be breathing be iska for man ye nti Ghana anko dan ye ko yire ho ne ko ye ko konto kwaden a e beti wedding kunim na no ahwe ya boys no ye what they have to do many upon Prabeya instead the coach should be giving the man of the match that day. Osha ya boys ni bi cry so best start about delay tactics be as on the form there.
Na someone
Enti you all with new mindset na eba no. First no anka African football.
Because naturally akabe ye
pedro. Ya pon no.
Akabe 5-10 minutes. Over that form Northern Africans.
Yes.
O share home from Afano go better form.
And Russia, Tunisia, Algeria. Algeria ni Cameroon. Algeria for sure mu second goal no. Afina the ma referee ni crash show more yellow cards and yes anka match ni mu anka referee na show cards so but if the Algeria for sure second goal we mu fuzo ma fa wi obi anya na hwe kura no we mu ne de ho no yesi referee so de muncha Cameroon for say he is delaying so muncha no kita yellow card ni jina no go I know how to do my guy na that for me na card jina ho chain oh but fine coach ni ya de mebo na baso in fact the mindset now they about a team ni mu no beboa obi anya obi a se na say lawyer aka no otimi yi de dia you no ni ade akwese ye mfensa nka omo ni frame ema ebinum timi bebo bi ni ade a na chese wa mo obi a yi se obi aye ne ho obi a benya biabo na boys ne so total no mu ye ne betimi yesterday was a very good day in fact me your mampani a nkenura kamani beje pa say me birthday so na me may akoshe me nyam kese ente say not even in my land but in somebody's land neke mu
any country
bia say Nigeria rivalry kese pa eda ho pa enura na kese Buhari beba match ni bi aba behwe bi na reporter mo sports for ya ba akoye call bi sa me say wonya another equally important meeting so be chef presidential palace onya master stadium ho ni ade nti mu fa no World Cup na ye da nyame ase so odom yen sa we no e dia share omampanin so enyonyam on his birthday 78th birthday asanso e dia share ono an san enyonyam bi on the passage of the E-levy na chama Wontumi ka no omampanin nya hat-trick na me de ye nyina ye join hands ye bo boys na ba so ma ya de omuma preparation no ento aso me ne mahunu say ye wo good team bo no mu bo mu ho ncheye
Yeah.
until they struggle with cohesion ne flow no ne ade kakra until so mutimi o man dissolve team we no mutimi jiro mo ho more friendly matches ebo training etie mu coaches no nipa miensa na technical guys miensa no etie o mu ye ema o mutimi bo che kakra e bet say Stephen Apia mo time wa ye call South Africa kakra bi anka ye call semi-finals
Le Gabon
Whenever
electronic transaction levy. And a yanka e-levy no. Na yanka party nasem. Ohenra all what surrounded e-levy no and Sunday ever passed to the extent that I was here swa MP2 ambulance him and never parliament.
No on ambulance.
And Sunday enya
Don't know any kind of
enya what they say number here.
you see my memfa before member year 11 so memfa party the nhyase na see ya shase ya polling station executives coordinators and all that sa or how ne niam ni nyina ahanum na shase different.
Are we learning?
It seems not, but there's more room for improvement. See Osha party no mentem was say the party war power and kasa. These problems are eminent. But we need leadership. Honestly, national leadership is key in this situation. You hear Penia, obetimi a stamp on authority. Na asemo bi si a otimi froze wo brajai. Wo tnase. We you see. This is not the situation. Assembly saying it me the atwa. You see, and ubenya problem with this na Penia wo no probably be our take sides. Asemo abefi wa take side wo gina benkum. Enti me ni fa wo ka bibia kirem na say even genuine kura na I have my suspicion and my doubt of the genuity of the wo no can. Enti yesre party no or how I have film in parliament see na e wo root it had its root from Sanyamaya polling station executive coordinators constituency election to the national election e be do primaries and a west e be ma we akoye ma we nko we ntebrofo we netebrofo na wan and the climax of all this was amasi ho akwatia oba besia kutu a whole lawyer afi through primaries and sembasa and nipa no so no ba ye no so wa ntimi ankwankwaji a maintain seat no wajem akodi opposition enti we nyina ka bibi kire say NPP should learn from the past mistakes na make it because system and structure and the things that we are learning out of it me the form we see me ma we be me say ni ade no now it is online obi a betimi akwa bi me coordinator form me nam kofa man I just went on online and pulled the form and I'm filling and I'm friends akodi my fellow form na we sign and fanko and this is the way to go. I think systemically and only the you should be free mu ya men's yes sanema because going forward no digitization and digitalization no as a party na nka so make use of it na di ho faso nti going forward na no ye ebeboa but we should go beyond that na ye kwan ya faso ye album ne ye elections ne we ni nyina no so ye fine tuning no na obi anya monopoly over the system na wa ntimi manipulate to his favor amamfo bi nso bu ankofu ama party no afebu ze seat ya their part traditional seat hwe seat bi te se buzi akrum na yetimi lose seat wenchi we've lost the seat and the warnings were just on the line obia huni say papa mu de ne ba biemu we are going to lose and the community no e ka kire mo say mo de ne ba e beto atiamo. I have my mate on an MPP NDC parliamentary candidates nibi on Oluzu in the primaries. He told me say masa mo ye mistake bi na mo ahwe ya me primaries na me de Oluzu but mo nkro mo nipa we mo de ne ba you are going to lose the seat and that is the euphoria at the place. lo and behold papa you want to buy ampani akoluzu
wenchi
I mean can you imagine yetimi luzu asen north papa you want to just question on the counterfeit be wura mu ono yakwa akoluzu ho but easily takrade sita yen luzu that takrade near luzu all because of mentime ho ase mempene some people parochial and selfish interest inti na unnecessary agenda pushing ne akofa we nyina aba. We should learn our lessons going forward because they say the parliamentarian NDC as a party is not ready to compromise on any issue that will prosper this country. They are not ready to build any consensus anywhere. Because even if the party leadership, the parliamentary leadership, no, papa, and they will support, they will keep them on the line. So, Haruna Idrusu is a typical example. One leader of the house, he came out and said, he left, at the papa, you found 1%. Now, 1.75 from the Dawson, which was laudable. Or who's at the people name more, concerns with the figure and the quantum in the end. And that is the way to go. We all judge and build consensus, and we all come together at a point, being a converging point. But I expressing no opinion, which in itself was not bad. But then, I dare question I know you tell me parties or So at the time that you were making that proposition, where lies your conscience at that time and now? Enti ye say party na nkasa no enya de a party ni ye willing because of power abentia power akeke nti no bibi ade bebe bi ebeboa wo man no ebeboa mpuntu no so benya credit out of it and then 11 year be wonim say you are not going to IMF na okoya ye man austerity measures a man de ko opposition no onu nim say you are going to make money. Even Sky Ubenya free 11 is much more than the IMF and with its conditionalities. Enye ade also mu eso no. She say young kuhubium. And they knew this at the back of their mind. And untina no mu push. But God so good. Nyamiadom we had our numbers. I think our 138 was intact, and with the current ruling of the Supreme Court, and the interpretation said the deputy speakers are members of parliament, and for that matter they can vote when it comes to decision making when they are presiding. Ama they say omono and their hands were tied. I'm a speaker babbing, and so the yare na maybe I'm an uncle Dubai because they were qua and fasobia so. Because the other betting mono. And Nasanka will so sorry. No, I guess or conumne draba moon. Now, Speaker, Deputy Betnasi, and I'm 133. And when the votes are tied, the law says that the motion is lost. And for that matter, and for Sobia, Madia Moyen so. Into Huni says, no, sorry, and you intend over Betnasi, I'm passing as and then now you could see from his posture and demeanor, no, actually, I did the media in your day. Now, so as a media. Now, I feel at a point or no, I say now I'm fit like a feather from his own mouth. Tie de nyame asese speaker you say ne ho aye den sa na obetimi abo adwuma ama yehia na onko Dubai bio na obetimi abo adwuma ama Ghana for yesi nyame adom 11 na yetimi apase no enye no a ne hia sisi in itself na means to an end. It's not the end in itself. Say GR4 has been mandated so mo na njijiska no. But Wamonya quarterly report to the minister for the performance of the revenue that have been accrued to the because I know the Ghana Nibia said there. So feel when you who say quarter be a report now the buy and be some of the head in a body or report in Nibiaba. Quarter be a drew minister for me and Sankabi. Nian kind who say a hina to Kruda Sikano send Yenya a basket in Nadia day. And now it is about time our MPP government should use this opportunity to make it as transparent as ever. Now, young winning the heart of Ghanaians, not the naysayers and those people who were making all sort of allegations around this money, no. Omunyina who say na the omojuna na yes anete ni intime winning the hearts and minds of Ghanaians say na eya the papa na na de ba na be edwuma papa na me de mesre say dwuma bia ye de levi fund be bia no monumental projects bi a de be bia no yen twere hu ho yi levy benefit said the near HIPIC fund no HIPIC benefit we de KC hospital ani atwere ho yi levy ye kwan ya near the signboard we si so yi levy road sa omo ma ye hunu na Ghana fo hunu adwuma ye de sa sika no na Ghana ni bi anya hodaso se enya bia sa aban ni sika ogege ye no emfaso abaso but for sika ogege ye ni bia enka sa kwan we enka ensanka sa kwan we ensanka na adwuma no so omo de be ye no mo ntom pitimu bebre se dualization of another triple road of Accra Kumasi road ye hu se Accra Kumasi e platum 3 lanes enti na obi asiso a
ma pele ko fodi e ko hepiki sem wa kakra free mu bae no sebe public toilet abeko ne bo ho
HIPIC
benefit
that's all
nesi honom
T
trip compound
HIPIC benefit e-levy road
never identify the projects juma this kind of be
mo fa bi mra kwa abre e-levy rules na no anse mo twagum na ene ufiri no to ba man na dem kama ufiri antoa to krobo na dem kama na e-levy rules no ya twere ho na bo na Ghana fo hu se sika na ban na jeje na beboa se ye de even human capital human investment ye hu se sa ankrofo ye kotire ni wo mo wa ha e de wo mo abedi sa adwuma we 11 na de wo mo ko adwuma we ye no na adwuma be bia to me should be fiscal projects and fiscal infrastructure nipa be hunu because capacity building and those things no ye mfa ye ni hu ti hu so
take care of service
expenditure bia fiscal projects
signature projects
infrastructure roads ni so no you say hospital ni say school dan ni bibia ni ehu say ni si ono ni atwere bo ho na Ghana fo nyemu gidie say ade a na eba no say na ya de papa na rather and this fo ano mo ka say enya de papa nti omo mpene a omo sore de koye no omo de omo mpene bibia da omo ye de say electronic talk taxi airбай they say ene de oka hello ponum talk tax and omo to ni din ye de omo bibia omo ba ya aban mu ano betum in an unlikely event NDC come to power anytime soon. Trust me, 1.5 levy e-levy amount. Na ebusa almost say NDC pa in all this brouhaha. Other than come make monumental statement. Say asem we ya can say ye ba mo pass you one pass you be twem. And no statement and I'm expecting from Haruna in his last statement and he say I'm giving this warning. I'm giving you this warning that even if you pass this e-levy in our next coming government, we are going to cancel it. Then we hold you to that. But I'm telling you, they are going to increase it from 1.5.
Right, 25 minutes after 9. Wontumi 1013. Wontumi TV. Dr. Masapon.
Yes, sir.
Mamem right na.
Good.
Me meet you. Me bacho ya FNE. Q&A.
Yeah.
Questions and answers about 11. I had me free chine kono.
Okay.
Kebabo boso back. That's appear still any people confused a section of the public about said the 11 BC our
pretty by any
other. So go through film say mo am kwaje quick loan MTN.
Oh,
go tiakra. This is the 11 to so na the entesa. E fat time pa na ya chichi mu. Some say the nyum kra na eboma mutia.
So na be antia na be ba. Questions na mako 18 yeah. Nti e be fa na mako na ya boa em say be da foforo nya sa area brain ma ha. Generally mebo mrahye bedwane nyina baso. Wono mo mutina ha wono mo mu pieye. Oheneba medie mebo mu nyina baso. Ebia mpanifo se ofo se no to da bia na ne yie mu a omuri betna parliament atoto atradi access nkunya ya yidie in my view ODP ye me kai sofo bia no to focus ya da bi wa sorry no ka se oyire ye wade ana okunu ye wade na afo se ebe mo ayi bia eni bi nyanya quietly leave the house
yeah
ubekwa abana akumato yem kaka no aba no abeda and something and I respect the decision. For me bibia yes civil bia no better than so the
atwede ni yet better to nkonya bobo nkrofo asum aye na enti manage and I prefer that option. Anytime be because of parliament obi a omo ani nye hu bia no mesre say they should choose an option like this rather than you would chere CNN for any BBC for you abrochire de chere ngo so monko Ghana parliament o ija dem ni ade e basa na mpanimfo edi kan ba ho ansa na momo ba no mu go mani ase GHMS and non parliament, it was not like that. Peter Lajete nom
Felix also Japan
also Japan nom Edu tema West Edu nom Abraham was Edu nom Joseph Boahin Edu mo parliament. It was not like that. It was not like that. I prefer this. Me bon abaso. Me bon abaso part for making that decision other than
parliamentary process.
Yes. Parliament control any of their procedure no say eto da bia monkontoka. There be. So you refer to one of these and then no mama sanity aba efie ho. Na yesi na obi hu mfa no a obo modern aba ho ba beto aba ne bi. Ono nso mebo na ba so wa ye nea omamba pa eye.
Yeah.
Eto da bia yesi yitete no abrafo ne omo kono. Emra no mo kono. Now we swear to fight to the last drop of your blood. Now we shebo se obekon e defend o man se bia Santemai akufo ana se bia wasamai warriors ana ochemai akufo a omukuma ochemai kuma wasamai no. What they swear is that ombekon to the last drop of their blood. Enti no e do baby ne mu ye den no feel say o ne doctor abehwe no obetimi akoho aba no akọ tunaba no abai. That is how obia timi yo Ghana babia timi sacrifice kakra, especially when the situation is even uncomfortable and I say o yare ana bibi crowd timi de bibi kakra about time for ni adi for be catch say sometimes o yare wo yare no crowd timi yira because of ebia wo ba yare ana bibi na penny yare na abofra yare and penny phone to sacrifice their sickness for their children. Enti niawaye no one day say sheda abo na baso. Say sheda abo na baso. Say the doctors ko hwe no mo say o ne ho ye kakra obetimi de akode aba e mokoi. Na on the ambulance mo point of correction and no me this asem na chi pa because na em nwanwa. In fact onwa ne car and the by parliament wo mo ambulance it is always on standby. Say assembly of
they said you who momo ho na report here and you speak to some of the MPs maybe then they admit say not that ambulance because proceedings in the
yeah,
I was chatting with most of the MPs I asked about two no me na say I knew no man say give you a sigh
you miss some here because me so me understand na me nya say the car and the buy but there was an ambulance on standby. Was ambulance na
oh yes sir
parliament wo ne dia na
yes ha
uhuza bibiania enti now I was standby. That is the version I heard and I heard from a very credible source. If I not me followed senior na also will follow no anti but however it went media I think my next point is to thank him say otimi jebre ebaye na yegina so asre ono anu nuaba adwo asafo baby obia matese yesef die bosomi ya wie ya ewie ochenai na ono anu permission or J extension so kra beso say so 31st enyame bo ochena adwoa
decided not to talk about
but what the bra once say ohene ba wa down for ohene ba has decided not to talk about it too anti we the best ro penifo say wa ye bia jai yenkasa wa ye bia koso momra na meso mo my Ghana you took an oath too so ye gina me ato aba my as MP no bo hyew etsenia wo kita bible de hyebo hwe dom e wo dom ko abenya hwe dom e wo dom ko abenya omu nyina de omu wire ahye wo. Do you get it? Into the bia anka ka won ko anka bibi ni anka wonye but for the sake of wo dom ato aba mountain no I think yes e bia no be no atwa so na wa ba parliament aba beboa ye na bra beboa e-levy aba now going forward saka nema kakra bo so mu pass sa de we wi money bill ade bi efes kasem ho bia no omu sai si akire ko hetene 1 or 2 bi aka the Bama speaker nankasa sign bi as an ako omampani ho manasan. We are looking at maybe 1 to 2 weeks time. Sa corrections we nyina mu beye abeko assembly press emumako akoprinted government copy na nkasa. Nia ebe san ankasa mana ye mra na ankasa beko assembly press omuso mbe printed. Na speaker of parliament ne committee asan hwe mu biu assign. Senede akoma mampani manasan. Me ye sure say ayere so na otwe mi enu mu de. Ombesa finance ministry also will need some time to also sharpen their system. The book prayer umbetimi e de ahwajeje. Hwiebe say na otwe menu American kra ko wie boso mi mpo a. The be say the entire month of April there ebia oye mobile money a unhu changes bia wo. But hwiebe ayere so by 1st May there.
And also John Kuma say might happen 2nd week of April.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah,
it depends. So we are along the line. We are near the Juman Temwa.
And apparently by 2nd week of April.
Already now we have spent 3 months. Already now I had 3 months of 410 going 410. Adi yeah, training Sereni Abasa. Enti already Bosumi mensa business trips. So now me no near enough. No betimi dey we adwuma die no. Omunye na speaker sign na omampani so timi sign ya na aba. Efutu amede magana fo ne se sebe yese somo ho enya akwa osum wa wo ho a you are not a slave somo ho enya nkwasom osum wa ho enya nkwasom enti ye ma no ye ma me no mi ade ekobatire kobaden nyina sebe they are not slaves o omusum mo ho omudi akora ba wiase they want to give the akora no da achepa ti ye sori ahemacha koso abode me ma me koton dokuno fa ha ko ha ni nyina no enye slavery se obeye kakra eyi kakra de aboa woman Ghana enye nkwaso Ghana ye bia mayen ye nyakwan no na se enso ye be bibi kakra ma Ghana by way of mobile money me kra den kam ya ye se so ofo se sika no kra no obetimi afa kwan foforo bi so de ama nipa kro no a enye mobile money na se ofo se o me je ntoboa kakra de aboa Ghana nti ma menye ne mobile money kra na Ghana nya ho mfa so kakra na waye na somo ho nyankwasom somo ho enyankwasom mobile money ye nyina ye bi ye tete sika de ma abrofo mumu ade ko mukro me se sika telco su no binom ne ada adefo esu afri Ghana ha de ko pa ha ye mu bia parliament minority fo meko ho ntokwa da majority fo meka ho hwe da afedi ebedu ye GBB di abo ma Ghana dia yo ko honto kwani adia so mo honya kwa asema me ka che yetifo no se ni aye gigi yen ka se ye gigi de akoma togofo na yen ka se ye gigi de akoma Burkina fo utu area na unya mfaso bia free Ghana so a fa se obu ana fa Bible na ka che se me nya Ghana ho mfaso bia ni yehu se ona akawo na yen no mu a yenya Ghana ho mfaso de at least the brand soon say ye bibi dia boagan. I don't think we should take it this way. 20 you dey me fan na dan kwakufu ado aban mponku ampa 2017 sabe no man ni munti say sa ya toto ka buo mu ya yese petrol buo koso ni ade was it like that 2018 now man ni munti say 2019 no man ni munti say in fact 2017 18 19 na Ghana for any je relatively because around that same time you say your ma ye ko school nyina ya for school fees na ni je o ma animu around that same time na mabunu bia tena fia for almost 5-6 years no munya adwuma bia anya ye unemployed graduates association around that time and omu de flag na independence square ebo aban ya ba so say or the program bia ba e friend na kwa ya de ba be mo mu nyina anya adwuma ye in fact we are say ya ba ko no se wasori na ni ba bia ko Dakro try and see. In fact, say ukra who adwuma ye nti no your utifia enye o se woni adwuma. Na obi naturally enye se o adwuma ye no take rest o. Uni ba bia kwa ha. Oye be makra ka ho kra dia na bobo. Oye oba no anya lakia. People will take advantage of you. Ebre bi ba ya opampani kro ya ma ye opportunity no. Say mebru no nya adwuma. De bia me ka me de me offer Rosette example. No we nursing midwifery kese pa. And KSC posted the man Ghana. They were staying at home for 3 years. as an clearance by somewhere in 2017-18 where omunyina enya baby ko share ya omu ye adwuma ene ye ka say or to an addition so ye further studies ne ade we yage ani pen enye ni je say heaven ani je ni bi but at least ahokyere ye komu nei enye saa na na etie from day one na besi ne enti se ne ahokyere ba na oman no koti bia bi emu odin mu a ye be stress ye nyina enye na ebetimi aye de aboa oman no ne kakra ye betimi aye bi ne yi levy parliament akamu nema mienu amesre from ho ye say ye wo bill bi da hon ma ye friend no tax exemptions bill ya ne ye say abrofu emu so aye sika ediko ye sanso mo some tax relief bi ni ade a se ne be ya wo be settle ye say tax we mean to aye de acho fa ye adwuma na fa Ghana fo adwuma ebe wi ase adwuma ye aye hu omunya ska nom de ko Ghana fo so mu fo adwuma nti emre bi da parliament se ye say eyiyi saa free ye de ama o free ni nyina free ho sa bill no mestre omawie yi level na omunko no so ne hia ye pa na ye nya sa taxes nya to ni nyina nya free omu ho ne fa mebo o man no ye hwe nketenkete ya aka rent ayi ya ye kan ya ye ntia hoto yi ene omu a I mean there's an area men pese meko ho the religious economy asofo ni binu so so esika free Ghana ha de kwa abrochire ya ni ye ho sometimes in the name of God ye de nyame din ne de boy ye ho krono na ye de gugana still in the name of nyame so mi anti ye beka ni nyina but me de I don't have any problem with minority me bob my baso pa in fact they chose a very wise option other than maybe a chum na ntokwa yantutu nkunya money ade na majority for ni obi
ani tete si shabo mo pa
mo be ni abe bia nipa beka wi ase de sa omu gina mu kuntokwa anka nipa beka kende nka sese nka radio zunke bi mu so ye omo na omu choose so mbe work out peacefully so no we dey a obi say nti mema ne money how mo sa at least they are Ghanaians first before NDC omu ye Ghana for ni di kan as an party assembly omufo so magu Ghana ni masika kra ye enti afie de mu nkoko ntokwa bi ombe pia I think we should respect that.
Chairman Edmond upon pepra
yo enra Ghana Parliament pass e-levy bill. I believe say a idea ebebo Ghana pa you say milestone and I say Ghana I mean a move a step forward. I mean, President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo or say Ghana beyond aid. I may believe say Ghana beyond aid, you know. Enra ye G11 etum move a step forward. Ye say local generated revenue. A service taxes, no. Ghana tax to GDP ratio no about 12%. I mean, all the prayer and nebeko 13%. But and e-levy atumi say e-levy to me ebejina na stronger. Tax to GDP ratio no ebeko animu from 12% at least and the 16% the bedroom. Now yemfa we and compare tax to GDP ratio what countries are try ye ho ahia from West African sub-Sahara region no. Tax to GDP ratio around 18%. And you know it means says e-levy tum na say do 16% no kra no I mean so ya no way ahead no. Was a Ghana cause other means I mean ye the BGB account but when a step forward until mommy accept way in a mean good faith now you know I mean you contribute one way or the other not e-level and yet successful. Now another I mean advantage what e-levy mono so no and say Ghana a credit rating no a bit increase and I say be shoot forward improve. Your groups me and Zambia the whole world you're from global rating agency or momo bako your friend of fish group and your war bako so your friend of S&P no yes Standard and Poor's and a last one no you're from Moody's now group me and saying na omu hwe omambia no sikasem sani omu situa omu tuo omu kwa akɔgye besia sani omu aho kika esitie omu GDP sani ekɔ na I mean omu rate say A bia wono o credit rating yamount A plus yamount A yamount B plus na rating omu de bema no eno na ekyese say ukɔ amansan bedwam a world market no a ubenya loan ana say unya loan na e-levy abay me say in a short time no baby Ghana credit rating wono S&P Standard and Poor's any Moody's any Fish omu form next rating emra abonte no na Ghana de shoot up because e-levy no actually say you want the local capacity to generate more revenue enona push your mind no ema o mind no timi ejina me one more example say e-levy at the end of the day tima estimate say within 1 year no a bit may generate at least $1 billion and you know say assuming sanka at the beginning of the year no nka Ghana kwakoji euro bond bese 2 billion at least emu 1 billion there locally no I mean Ghana no enya hodia I mean betimi ageneti a say interest rate bia no anyhow na ade ma no ye positive outlook no ene say ukura sa 1 billion e-levy money ya obroni say conservatively I mean obono tofa ubetimi ye collateralization just say ukura eno financial agencies bi ebetimi ahwe so na wekukuru 10 billion the amount $10 billion fa we no ekwohye oman na emma I mean empumtu and as a brunisi development emra or mining because at least every year bia wono utimi generate 1 billion on your own now within the next 5 years and as 10 years every year bia no menso no metal I mean 1 billion and no a positive I mean outlook positive no and say ye hwe akwan Ghana here senka assume senka I mean ye the 10 billion ena ye Ghana akwan enyina na right now no yetima generate 1 billion na ye use 1 billion as collateralization near 10 billion it means a Ghana roads no within 2 years all things being equal no I mean I will say Ghana roads majority of them yetimi we enunti na am ka say Ghana says a credit rating no ebe improve me hwe ni mu say no say Moody's emfa or Moody en mra bonti na at least B plus there na am Ghana akloko solid na a word of caution may sound to government and say I mean yet me yes successful a pass na no I mean in see the 4 critical areas by the 11 no one infrastructure development 2 entrepreneurship third
you
one
start
very good public transport and a fourth one I mean IT and digitization any these areas and quickly no on constitute body or formula for sharing no
all right
beba bonte I mean infrastructure there 30% friends I mean entrepreneurship development 30% we yemfa formula no I mean entudwa ni nyina ye ntimi monitor say $1 billion ye expected at the end of the year no say na I mean year share Mesa also sound another word of caution say my emphasis we enko consolidated fund ne ho emanenko other areas we the enye I mean separate fund now this fund no though or they say GRA but it should not be managed by GRA I mean alone because at the end of the no enye GRA fo nko an kan yo Ghana fo nyina ye ka ho agigina mu sa de no ye ntua 11 no ma 11 no ntimi nyina and is a parliament adom ye and a parliament representing Ghana enyina emfa ho say minority work up but we take it say the whole of parliament and a pass it yempe I mean civil society groups are omobeka omo I mean monitor I mean e-levy influence so the bear at the end of the day ubia trim ebe no fine enti no say ochina bi okwa akoka say me the e-levy no let's say me this amount of money share public road transport mu enti no say na ade no akwakodo enti Ghana for mum for 5%. And as a move say, and can Ghana for Crampo, a bidi animal say, I mean, a true.
All right.
And you know, positive, I mean, it's as I say, yeah, positive, I mean, outlook and a positive rating. 11 no the ebeba yinina no I mean yensum kakra bia obi a betimi dia fa momo me have told omo amemeni omo ye adwuma de nyina say from now onwards ya pass 11 there wo a wo de sika send me so amede send obi a no me no momo me transactions nyina me electronic transactions said the be a government dey wo betimi ate Emma empumtuo no I mean enti no wo abonte no also join me now at the end of the day no and also nya be and develop this gap.
But I say I'm getting signals parliament atna say the state of the nation's address na ebaba enti mene victory gallic mr for be din komo sia na e ka ko fa live in from parliament na enme betna sia Mampenia Casa, you know, the demon come. Dr. Swab Sapon.
Yes, we do other my students are more final year procurement and supply chain management. Michelle Munina, Sarah and their class rep on the Bismarck. Patrick.
Sarah and their class rep.
Class. Oh, Sarah voice yet. Sarah voice. Oh man.
That's my Sapon.
Oh no. They are. Oh.
The matter.
Oh, you know something no one me chia class ni nyina me kasa me bubo ni ebrebe ko motie me mota hwe me pa class platform no so me better say no mo de picture na to nti ya we hye mu nyina well munsu ade o na me nyamu amenya
right now me can say team omo ebo me chidom and me call am first national vice of MPP no
first national vice chairman
me tiesi mu yes bema ensinsu ansana what I believe say party no I've served enough my call I mean as
first national vice chairman
this time they yes same ye biemu Tima omo support me nyina no me da omo ase I'll make sure say menso no near erade ebepia me say menye bia no I'll do and I'll not I mean
let the apostle go here
team no brand come
that's my support
onim yewo obia ni
mo de ba ne ba be kan ho asem la
ina
oso ba kwa here
oh me dey see ade me bo minuanu bi echidom
sa
me bo kwa abrefo echidom na
abrefo
yakoye ni mu
Jones enyamesem
oh Jones enyamesem dey say oni ti say o institutional
sa
his institution kwa
abreho
na kwa Jones enyamesem
kwa abre enyamesem
that's all and omo ayeko contest ni nyina everybody will want to associate himself with the Nyamsem.
With the Nyamsem.
To have the
and son went to Manane.
And Nyamsem who and from Managa Craig Juma over me away.
Kwabre.
Yeah.
Sounds now ba Amenfi East in Swa. Over Amenfi East in Swa.
That's my support.
We Nana Kofi chairmanship no. No about Minya Kwa.
Hey, Amenfi was to Subini Obi Obeda Samoa. Very young guy.
Obed will win.
Obed
yes. If I am here, I don't have Benada me koho.
Oh, okay.
Na
me Obed inti Amenfi was Marco di be 3 days so.
Minya Kwa kusama. Nene di Amenfi East as anako West.
Let me say East mo frame.
Me no nebe ko. East the Hona chama Wontumi free. Amenfi East. The Hona chama Wontumi free.
Mate
kwabre ye bo kwabre chidom na yahwe na ya bo na me de nyame adom ya pass yi levy de kwabre da so awe kwabre east da so awe da so se ye so kakra be so ye so ni de da ye gusu esre se mo ma bi so ye so na ye ntimia
Ebeba
emane abra ye mfa bi
good news be about
emfa bi mum na wo de mo hweye from the center na de mo ye wo dweso dwaben e de ma dwonkuma no monja kakra ma ye de mo ye ma poma no monja kakra ma de mo ye e de ma mavis e wo se kire south monja kakra mfa ma ye de mo ye e de ma
do bia into he banti
o monti ana do mu fi ye say be say bi hunu
say Dr. Smart Sampon lecturer Kumasi Technical University me chow Academic Patriots Ghana on the lead researcher and chairman of the Pompe Pra and so yeah ad hoc committees in no on the chairman Dr. Solomon Kwati Fuku and Academic Patriots Ghana yeah chairman Victory Galak Mr. Dr. Penny Edin Komotiawa in the next 10 minutes and sana ya switch over to Parliament na Mampeni and then State of the Nation's address or they banning a live broadcast no